From the Bob Mills Weather Center, the Oklahoma weather expert, Travis Meyer.
All right, we know we've got a problem. It hasn't rained for 30 days. This is putting us in the record book for the driest period since 1905. And that is not a record that we want to have, and it's not looking any better as we go forward. We're going to talk a lot more about that at 9 and 10 o'clock tonight. And you see Oklahoma City coming in at 1.2. That was just in one location with those microbursts that they had with the thunderstorms that caused a lot of damage and power outages. Now, as far as what we're looking at for the next 30 days, or I should say across Oklahoma in the last 30 days. There we go. You can see our part of the state is much worse than the west and northwest. Now, the west and northwest has been doing a lot better. Of course, for the last about 7-8 months, they were horrible. And all of a sudden, they start picking up rain, and then we stop getting rain. And as we look forward into what's going to happen with the drought monitor, we have it already creeping from last week across portions of southeast Oklahoma, here in northeast Oklahoma. We get an update on Thursday, and I suspect just about the whole place is going to be jumping quickly into drought. And because we have nothing coming up that looks reasonable. Isolated thunderstorms in the next 10 days at most, and still excessively hot weather. This goes all the way to late portions of July. There's a little bit of hope late in July, but until then, we're in a serious condition as far as shape, as far as what we're going to do. So you have to pretty much be thinking about what will you do, especially if you're a rancher or a farmer, because it's there's going to be a lot of stress on a lot of folks, a gardener, or taking care of your lawn. The air quality has gone way up. And we're going to exceed the way it looks right now, unfortunately, because we just had some really high numbers coming in. We're at 99. Speaking of high numbers, 104 is the heat index. Hardly any wind. That's another culprit for us this afternoon. Upper 90s to around 100. As we head into the evening hours, heat index values haven't been all that bad just because the humidity levels are way down. We still have a heat advisory in effect until 8 o'clock tonight in southeast Oklahoma. Same story for you guys. And the state is in the upper 90s to low 100s. As we go through tonight, there is a boundary that'll start to come down. You see those blue arrows. There could be an isolated shower across northern Oklahoma, passing sprinkle here, 70s in the morning. In the afternoon, because more of a northeast drier wind, we'll be in the upper 80s, low 90s. And then if you're south of this, you're still around 100 though. From McAllister to Coffeyville, huge difference. And then as we work our way on into Wednesday morning, we're in the 60s, very comfortable here. A few isolated showers out west, and then the afternoon, we're looking for temperatures in the 90s. And Thursday is back up near 100, and Friday is basically 100. So you get the general idea of what's going on. It's not looking good, and the extended forecast for the next couple of weeks takes us all the way through 100 degrees. So the forecast, 92 tonight, and for tomorrow morning, 75. As we look on into the time period really the whole time period is nothing but dry and hot, with temperatures running in the 90s for the next couple of days and around 100 the century mark. And there could be a couple of days where we get up to 106 or 107. And again, no rain in the next 9 days. Nighttime lows generally in the 70s, and we're talking about near 80 next week. So a lot of heat advisories are expected next week. So hopefully we can hang in there and do pretty good. All right, that's a look at the 9-day planner. We will be right back with sports coming up.